Miranda Gent.
I'm Kennedy House.
And we are part of Penny Rage. And today we're going to be answering your questions. Do you want to take one first?
Yeah, I guess I can. I'm scared. Okay. What emoji would you use to describe your bandmates?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
So I mean, other than their instruments.
Yeah, no, true.
Toby could be a guitar.
Yeah. I want to be like the dancing emoji.
Yeah, that's fair.
A good boogie.
I don't know, because I feel like we're just like the different coloured hearts. I don't know.
That's cute. I like that. It's on brand.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, I'll take one. Ooh, is this your first band? This isn't my first band. I was in a couple of bands when I was in school with something called Chichester Music Academy. So I performed with them a couple of times. But yeah, I know this is your like 600th band.
Yeah. I have a commitment issue. I can't commit to any bands. So yeah, I'm pretty much in a new band every few months, and I just like hopping around. It's fun.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Cool. What's your favorite way to relax?
Ooh. Go on then.
I don't know, I'm kind of like I like reading. It sounds like pretty, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I bought coloring books the other day. I have a collection of coloring books.
I love that.
So when I'm like stressed out, I just grab my coloring books and sit in my bed and color.
That is so cute.
Yeah, so I'm coloring.
I'm trying to think, how do I relax? I mean, Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, going for a run.
That's a good one. It's healthy.
Yeah, strange one, but there we are.
Can't relate.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, who writes the songs? Well. I mean, the original that we did this time was written by me, but then we worked on it together. So, yeah, Kennedy's playing bass and Toby is playing guitar. And Ed was invited, but he just didn't think it needed drums, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did try we had a little jam sesh, we tried to write something.
Mhm.
It didn't go very well, but
It was fun.
I feel like maybe that's something for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just jamming.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay. What would be a good theme song for the band? I don't even know.
I feel like the music tastes are so wide.
No, it really
like
is.
between us. I mean, maybe it should be Penny Lane by the Beatles.
Yeah. So everyone can be further confused.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just only choose like Beatles songs. We're not a
From
Beatles
now
cover
on.
band.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay. Ooh, who's your celebrity crush?
You can go first.
I have so many. In terms of music, Shawn Mendes, 100%.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
What about you?
I don't even know. I gotta think about this.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. Like Emily Ratajkowski, can't beat her. She's hot. Like she's really hot.
I'll take that.
And this is like kind of rogue, but like my first ever crush was David Bowie. So I know, like I was genuinely like 10, and I was like, this man is the hottest man I've ever seen.
Is it in the Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no, like in Labyrinth, I was like, wait a minute. Is this
Damn.
Yeah. So it's still David Bowie, even though he's passed.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Still up
To
there.
be fair, I was thinking also just like Taylor Swift. You know,
Yeah, no,
I love her. So
yeah.
can't go out Taylor.
Okay, who's the parent of the group? It's an easy one, I feel like.
Who are you gonna say?
Definitely you.
Yeah.
It's definitely you. I love whenever we go to practice, she always has like a mom bag that has everything. And even today I was like, hey, forgot my charger. And so she
Don't worry, I got one.
Yeah, exactly. You always have everything prepared. Yeah.
Aww, thank you. I do try. I think my highlight was when we had a rehearsal and then we were like, where's Toby? And then Ed was like, should I call him? And then Ed calls Toby and he's on speaker and he's very clearly just woken up. And Ed's like, are you going to come rehearse? And he was like, oh, was it like an organised one?
Like, oh, I have to? Like,
Yeah. And then an hour later he shows up. But that's fine.
Yeah, it happens. It's music industry, baby.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. What do you like doing in your spare time?
Ooh. Other than
Other than
music.
Other than music. I don't know. It sounds so. I don't really have spare time. I love having so many hobbies that I don't have any spare time, and then my hobbies take over my life.
Okay.
Hence music and bass and like everything. I don't know. I just reading, coloring.
Coloring is the one.
The grandma activities.
Knitting.
Yeah.
Crocheting.
Yes.
No, to be fair, it's therapeutic.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And then at the end, you have a scarf to show how stressed you were. And you're like, it's my stress scarf.
Yeah, literally, I'm still making a blanket that I started like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I started so long ago that like my squares back then are different sizes to the ones I've been making, because I got them wrong.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of like, I just have to keep remaking the squares, even though I should have enough because they're bad.
No.
So the blanket's just never going to get made.
It's a learning process. It is. Like, you just got to keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Love it.
In terms of, what do I do in my free time? Other than singing constantly, because that's just a constant thing. I don't know. Just, like, I love going for coffee, to be fair. Yeah. That's something I do.
It's a lifestyle.
That's a lifestyle. There we go. Ooh, what made you want to go into music? Big question.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the reason why I sing is because my parents showed me The Sound of Music, the film. Yeah. I don't know how old I was, but I used to sit in front of the TV with the lyric booklet singing along. Yeah, and that was what made me want to sing. So then I started singing lessons, and since then, I haven't really looked back.
That's fun.
Yeah, what about you?
I don't know, my family is just kind of all musicians, or like,
wow.
I don't know, like my grandfather and stuff always played in bands, and he played drums. And so, like, when I would go to his house, he kind of would just, like, hand me an instrument.
I love that.
Yeah, and then he, like, taught me my first few chords on the guitar.
Oh, that's
and,
so cute.
I don't know, I played guitar for a bit, and then I was kind of bored with it, and then I was like, I'll try drums. I got bored with it, and I was like, I'll try bass. And I was like, this is kind of fun. I like it.
I kind of like this one.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, it's just fun for me, and I just, like, I love the people that you meet in bands, and it's just
100%.
the social aspect of music is my favorite. So.
Yeah, so true.
Did you have any songs coming out? Miranda?
I don't know. Yeah, I do. I have a song coming out called More Than Bruises. And Kennedy was very kind enough to play bass on it with me. Yeah, so soon is the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably in like the next month. So
Very fun.
Do you have any songs?
No. No.
Since I last checked.
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually I'm in like 8 other bands. We have a tour coming out.
You are there, to be
Yeah.
fair. To be fair.
Yeah, no, just More Than Bruises. Check it out. Is that going to be on like
Amazing.
Spotify?
Yeah, it will be.
Everything?
Yeah, and...
Apple Music?
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it. It's all going to be there. Rumour has it there's a music video. Rumour has it. So, I mean, yeah, you might have to watch that one when that comes out.
Nice.
Okay. What genre of music would you say your band falls under? We are a concoction.
I would say we're mostly like pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've kind of like skirted around different things, but yeah, mainly pop.
The umbrella term of pop.
Yeah.
We want to get into subgenres. That's going to take too long.
100%.
Cool. What would be your dream venue to play at?
Wow. Yeah. Go on. I don't know.
No,
I'm gonna have to think about this.
No, because I was reading through the questions earlier, secretly. I know. I cheated. When I saw this, I genuinely was like, what is a venue I want to play at? And like the only place that, like, it sounds so corny, but like, just like my family's house. I just love jamming with my family, and like, I like venues that are smaller and more intimate. I mean, like, it is fun to play in front of like a whole bunch of people, but like you just miss the energy.
Yeah.
And so like when you play like I don't know, you're like with someone you really like and just like in a small setting. That's like my favorite thing. It's just
That's so sweet.
yeah.
Aww. I don't really know. I feel like I just enjoy, like, I think like you're kind of saying, like a kind of low-key venue, somewhere that feels, I don't know, has like cute lighting. It's like a jazz bar or something. I don't know. That kind of place.
Oh no, jazz bars are vibey.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
Love a good
And
vibe.
also Madison Square Garden. I want to play at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. We're gonna sell out Madison Square Garden. So yeah, super humble, but Madison.
Just my family's home.
Yeah, really, I really play with my family and also just like the biggest venues in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could perform with any famous musician or singer, who would it be? David Bowie. But he's passed, but David Bowie.
He comes back.
I don't know.
I feel like I have so many, and I also feel like throughout the band it varies
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, yeah, my dream person is Taylor Swift, hands down, always.
Yeah.
But there are so many other people, like Maisie Peters, Ed Sheeran, Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
Like so many people. I can't even think. But yeah, literally. Yeah, if you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Then I might have to make time. Basically.
Well, what was it? The other day I met with this guy in London and he said
Yeah.
that he met with the bassist of David Bowie's band.
That's so cool.
I know, and he just like casually had coffee with him and I was like,
Oh my god.
is that my new dream? I was like, do I want to do that now?
Yeah,
So now
you do.
Yeah, I want to be a groupie full time for anything related to David Bowie.
Yeah. So you know how we were going to be a Beatles cover band?
No, a Bowie cover band. No, I
New
would get,
identity
yeah.
formed.
I could get behind that.
Yeah, okay.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're rebranding.
Yeah.
Scrap it. Scrap everything.
Just restart.
Yeah. That was good.
I reckon Ed and Taylor would be up for that as well.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Bowie.
Yeah. We can do that. Okay. Do you have any funny stories from band performance or rehearsal?
I think we kind of told our story of like, we've had so many, I feel like it's very common in any band to just, one person forgets about it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like in terms of performance though, when we did our first gig at, what was it called? Chapel Street, no. Castle Street.
Yeah.
I got that. Castle Street. And basically I think everyone was just like having such a good time. It was such a vibe and we were like so loving performing together, which was so amazing. But Ed or Toby, they just kept speeding up.
Oh, yeah.
So it was in Light Up the Dark by Gabrielle Aplin. And there's basically like a lot of high notes, and so I need like a lot of breath to get there. And the thing is that the guys just kept getting faster, and I was literally like, I don't have time to breathe. Yeah, so I was kind of considering being like, guys.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, literally, it was like a bar ahead, and I was like, I just can't sing this song anymore. But yeah, that's the best I've got.
Yeah, no, I don't know, I think there's been like a few performances where I played this one festival and like we genuinely couldn't hear ourselves the whole time, like the whole
That's not
yeah.
okay.
And we were playing and the crowd was just kind of dead in general. We were really giving it our all. And we were like trying to put so much energy out there and we were just looking at faces and this other band that had like played previously in the festival was standing there and they were front row. And they were just the whole time, like dead face. And I was saying them, I was like, and they were just the whole time. And I was like,
oh my god.
oh, we're messing up. I was like, we're not doing great. Like, and everyone in the
doing nothing so good.
yeah, exactly. And so like the whole time, like I was looking at my bandmates, I was like, are you guys hearing anything? And we were looking at sound engineer, and we were like, hello, we can't. And nothing. And then we got off the stage, and all of us were like, that was the worst show ever. It was terrible. And then we looked back at the recordings, and it was our best show that we ever played.
Really?
But, yeah.
Oh my god.
And we sounded amazing, and we were
That's
just
so
like
sick.
locked in the whole time. But
Yeah.
all of us were just so in our head that we didn't really enjoy it. And it was so sad. And it was
I'm
like,
so sad.
and people in the front row were just
deaf staring.
yeah.
Because you sounded so good.
Yeah, they're like, I wish I sounded like that.
Was that with Tasman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
I know, but it was fun. But yeah, that was the goofy little story. Okay, where do you draw inspiration for your music?
Ooh. Tell me.
I don't know, I think with bass it's I keep saying this, it's kind of cringe, but just like vibes. I don't know. I like playing off of the people that I'm with, so you can kind of just understand what people are looking for, and I kind of just get inspiration from the people I'm playing with, and it's kind of fun. Oh, and like when you're comfortable with the band, it's easier to play.
Yeah.
And because like I played with some people, and they just, I don't know, it's just hard.
What, bad vibes?
Yeah,
and like have bad vibes.
Yeah, I can have bad vibes. No. It's like when you're comfortable, like just you come up with some really great creative things. So, yeah.
I love that. Yeah. I think in terms of like songwriting as well, like anything can be inspiring. It's normally like lyrics or like poetry or I don't know, like films, like literally anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Ooh, what's the best advice you've ever been given as a musician?
I have a few good ones. Okay, so when I was in high school, I did this thing called a zine. So I ran a it's like a self-published magazine.
Wow.
And when I was in high school, I used to go to shows, and like I would go to any all ages shows they would have in Dallas, and I would go to these shows and talk to every single musician that was there.
Yeah.
And I would enter you questions, and I would be like, what is your biggest advice you have for musicians, and all these other things. And this band I loved at the time, they were like, yeah, first off, there's no money in music. Forget about it. Yeah. They were like, if you want to do music, you just have to do it because you really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to take every single gig that's given to you.
Okay.
They're like, if it's a gig in your grandma's basement, you play in your grandma's basement. If it's a gig, like, in the middle of nowhere at a park, you play in the middle of nowhere at a park. You just play every gig and every opportunity. Yeah. And then those open doors for you. Yeah. And I was like, really? And then, I mean, I'm 15, and, like, I just kind of, like, put it in my back pocket. And then now when I'm planning gigs and I'm doing things, I realize that it's true. Because the people that you meet just open doors for you, and it's just, and you get practice. Like, just playing makes you better, and performing.
100%.
Yeah, so, yeah, play every single time you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fair. Yeah, I think, for me, the best thing is, like, about kind of stage confidence and stage presence. So yeah, just being told that you have to like you're enjoying it, and then like the audience will enjoy it, you know. Just like be invested in what you're doing and kind of just fake it to make it, I guess.
Yeah, showbiz.
Yeah, it's showbiz.
Yeah, just don't stand there like this in front of the crowd when someone's performing at you.
Basically, I mean, interesting that I had to have someone tell me that, to be fair, but
yeah. Yeah. No, I think a lot of times, like, early musicians just get, like, scared to go crazy on stage or, like, just move at all, just because it is terrifying to play.
It is, yeah. To be fair.
But yeah, you just gotta get to it.
Just gotta vibe. Just gotta, like, pretend that no one's there at the same time as acknowledging everyone being there, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah. No, I like it. Yeah, so would you ever give yourself a stage name? What would it be?
I think if I were to have a stage name, it would just be, like, just Miranda. Like, I don't really want to be Miranda Gent. I just want to be Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Wild.
I don't know. There was a while where I was, like, toying with the idea of a stage name. Because I am, like, more of a naturally introverted, shyer person. And I come across as not that. Especially when I play, though, I'm, like, I just like being crazy on stage.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not me. I need, like, an alter ego. Like a Sasha Fierce alter ego. And I was like, what can I name myself? And I couldn't come up with anything good. And my brother was like, you should be, like KK Slider from, like, from Animal Crossing. My brother was like, you should be, like, KK. For, like, Kennedy. He was like, KK, that's your stage name.
Kim K?
Yeah, Kim K, yeah. And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, so there's a few...
So there's a few ideas.
There's a few ideas out there, but
working on
none of them stuck. And then,
yeah.
Kennedy is easy. So, that's
fun.
I like
the
it's
name
me.
Kennedy. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I don't really get stage names in general, to be honest.
Really?
Like, yeah, I don't really get it.
It's just fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's fun. Good. It's just good fun.
Okay. Ooh, how long have you been singing / playing an instrument? Well, if you had musicians all around you, probably started literally at, like, 2.
I mean, I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been playing off and on for a while. But it would be like, I would play, and then be like, meh. And like I said, I would get bored.
Not for me.
Yeah, so like I learned how to play guitar and like do a few chords and then
Yeah.
hate it. And then do the same thing with drums, and I did it with violin and piano.
Yeah.
And then I guess I've been playing bass now for like 6 years.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, bass is the only thing that's stuck. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess bass.
Something
6
about
years.
bass.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
I think I've been singing. I think I had my first singing lesson when I was 7. So, since then.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, a long time ago.
It takes
Oh my
forever
God.
to like develop a voice.
It really does. Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
like,
think that's the hardest thing.
Yeah, you can tell when people have been, or you can sometimes tell when someone's been trained vocally.
Sometimes.
You can sometimes tell. No, but
Yeah.
even like, and some of my friends have been singing forever, like, you can hear their voice has completely changed just from like just training and singing all the time. And
Yeah,
just doing it all the
100%.
time because it just takes so much practice.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the thing. Like, I think people think that singing's kind of quite easy because like everyone can like physically sing, you know.
Yeah.
But I think the hardest thing is, like you say, it's like building up your voice, and that literally just takes years. Like, there's no two ways around it. You literally just have to keep singing, really. Yeah. Okay. Who's always late to rehearsal? Toby.
Yeah. I feel like everyone is, honestly.
But to be fair, that's true, actually.
You're the only one that's on time. And then normally I'm like
I'm
second.
like, hey!
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, you show up and then I'm like second to roll in. Or
yeah,
yeah,
that's true, actually. And then it's Ed, and then it's Toby.
Yes, exactly. Or like sometimes I'm there like extra early because I wasn't prepared for the practice. So I show up early to then like learn everything then, like 5 minutes before practice.
And then I show up and then you don't get time because you have to talk to me instead.
Yeah, no, exactly. So yeah, I'm really professional. Yeah.
That's what we're learning here.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Good. What's the story behind your latest single?
Ooh.
Dish
wow.
the tea.
Okay, so my single is about being like having been cheated on and like having to see that person with this new person and just trying to process that and kind of looking at like how can I don't know, get my head around this because it really hurts basically. Yeah.
That's shitty.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Scream it. It's fun.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Who's the funniest?
I don't know. I feel like we're all quite funny.
I think you are.
Me? Stop. No, I don't know. I try. I really try.
You really try. I mean, I would say it was me, but you know.
No, I think we all have our moments though. Even like Toby and Ed, like just have like a natural funniness where they'll just do something and you're on the floor. No,
yeah,
that's
true.
I think we all just have a really good sense of humor as well. So we're all just like laughing and giggling and having fun. So it just all works
like we
out.
gel well together as a group.
Yeah, it's good.
So.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Let's see, what plans for the future does your band have?
Ooh.
I don't even know.
Well, Kennedy's graduated.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Well, I mean, hopefully maybe some like online covers.
Yeah.
Because we're all going to be like in different, like literally different countries now, pretty much. But yeah, some online stuff would be good. Yeah, and then when I'm back from my year abroad, maybe like we can all get back together and stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows? Basically.
Yeah.
Who knows what the future
Who knows?
holds?
Okay. How long has the band been together? We're like a baby band.
Yeah. Well, like 3 months. No.
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can tell me a year and I'd be like, yeah.
It's been like 5 years.
Yeah, exactly. No. We've always been together in our hearts.
It's just meant to be.
Yeah, no, exactly. We're band soulmates.
Yeah, I think it was like over Easter, because I signed up for X Fest and I was like, you know what, I've always wanted to like have a band at uni, so I was like, now's the time. And we'd already met, like through like committee stuff.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so then I just like put a message in the campus bands chat like, hey, I was like, I'm performing at X Fest, if anyone wants to like come play with me.
Yeah.
And like these are the songs I'm kind of like thinking of doing, and then Kennedy replied straight away.
Yeah. It was like, so at the time when she messaged, I was in Seattle, and she like messaged, it was like 4 a.m. And I was like, if anyone gets this and not me, I'm going to be so upset, so I'm going to message right now. And so, and not in the morning, because I knew if in the morning someone else would have done it. So I was like, me. I do. I'm going to do it.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
me.
I was like, I like playing. Me.
That was so funny. Because then I was like, oh yeah, my kids, the songs I was thinking of. And you were like, it's 4 a.m, I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to reply in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's bad.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Dedication. I respect that. Yeah, and then Ed replied, and then I was like, cool, like, do you guys know anyone who plays guitar? And then he was like, oh yeah, my friend Toby does. So then we just, like, met for coffee on campus, because I like going for coffee, and, yeah, and then I think we gelled, and so I was like, yeah,
Fun.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Story of us.
What's one message you'd give aspiring musicians?
Because I'm such a professional.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We've been in it forever, and we played Madison Square Garden. No,
AKA the family home.
yeah, the family home, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think we kind of gave our, some advice, just, like, play, have fun.
Yeah.
And, like, just keep playing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even, like, my grandfather, when he was teaching me, like, I know all of his friends and things like that, the only reason why they were good and the only reason why they kind of made it, one, it was a whole lot of luck, and two, it's just because they just kept at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they were like, I don't know, they just played every opportunity they could, and they just liked playing and liked practicing, and that's how you become amazing and, like, really good, is you just keep doing it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think it's just, like, perseverance and, like, self-belief as well, because I think when you're younger and you first start performing, you definitely have a few, like, bad experiences, right? But you have to just be like, okay, that was one time, you know, and then, like, move forward from that, and it's the only way to do it, I think.
Yeah. I think, I've noticed a lot within, like, every band I've played, and I think every musician has, like, like an imposter syndrome,
Yeah,
like, complex.
100%.
Every musician. And, like, every single person you play with, they're like, I'm not that good, like, I'm scared. And, like, I do that. Like, everyone does it. But, like,
Yeah,
you just kind of have to stop with self-limiting beliefs and be like,
Yeah.
I am good. You know what, I can play this gig, and yeah, I will do this.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Empowerment.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And get in therapy.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No, it is helpful though. Therapy's nice. Yeah. For every musician, just question why you want to do that. And yeah, maybe that's a long talk with a therapist. Who's your celebrity lookalike?
Wow.
Do you have any?
I don't think I do. I don't know, any brunette, I guess.
Yeah, people love doing
But-
that. Like, any brunette, they're like, oh, you know who you look like? And they'll name a random brunette.
And you're like, yeah, alright.
Yeah, you're like, thank you. Yeah. It's nice and they look pretty.
Yeah,
They're pretty, yeah.
I mean, do you have anyone in particular? I can't think of anyone.
Someone, I've heard so much. I've heard, like, Katy Perry, which I
Oh.
don't think so. I've heard, like, Lucy Hale.
Okay.
You know who that is? Like,
Yeah.
from, like, yeah, and then, I don't know, I've heard, like, so many, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
and even, like, sometimes I've had people come up to me and go, you know who you look like? You look like my best friend, look at her, and they'll show me a photo of a random person. And be like, are you related? And I'm like,
Why do people do that to you?
it's happened to me, like, 3 times. I don't know how.
That's so
And I'm just like, yeah.
yeah, like, so like me.
Yeah, I'm like, they're really pretty. Thank you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Oh.
So I guess there's a whole bunch of people walking around that look
They
just
just
like
look,
me.
yeah, just like you and Katy Perry.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't think I look like any celebrity.
Yeah, you're just
But
uniquely you.
I'm just my own.
No, I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, I was told at school that I look like one of the drama teachers.
That's a celebrity.
Okay.
Teachers are celebrities.
Yeah.
They honestly are.
Yeah. I can't remember her name right now, I can't lie, but I looked like her.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the last
The last
question.
I'm scared now. I don't want to read it.
So much pressure.
I know. What's your pre-performance snack?
Ooh! Well. In some cases, Thai curry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just try to, like, shove it down your mouth as you're walking
As
on
it's
stage.
burning.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously as a singer, it's not meant to be dairy, like no chocolate. So it could be. I can't lie. My favourite snack in general, deliciously Ella cereal bars, gluten free and vegan.
Nice. Okay. Product placement.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, we are not associated with the brand.
Yet. Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know anything really, as long as it's not chocolate.
Yeah.
I feel like rice cakes.
That's
like
a good
you
one.
know, like energy givers. You know, like
Yeah.
long-term energy. Yeah, yeah.
I get so nervous before I go on stage that
Okay.
I literally can't eat normally. Because I'm like, just like, I know that I'm just throwing up immediately. I have like the worst stage fright. And so, I don't know, normally I'll be like, I'm good, I don't need to eat. And then I'll have like someone like try to force feed me a cereal bar or like something and be like, have this dry cereal. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, try to like snack in the back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then, yeah, I guess our last gig that we played, we realized, oh, we're really hungry. We realized that an hour before we played. And we were like, cool,
let's order food.
So we got in like a whole bunch of food and it was so hot that we didn't have time to eat it. So we were like burning our tongues trying to eat
Literally
food.
like 15 minutes before we were on stage.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were like, why did we do this?
Yeah, we're like, this is really great planning.
Yeah, literally.
And then as soon as we were done, went back in the green room and ate it.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Yeah, I was so hungry.
Yeah. That was nice, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It like was actually kind of a good temperature to eat after the gig.
Yeah, it was perfect.
So actually, we timed it perfectly.
Yeah. So basically, moral of the story:
Yeah.
order your food ahead of time.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then, just let it cool.
Yeah. There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you for watching. We are Penny Road.